I am from Tamil Nadu, which is in the southern part of India, and Manipur is in the northeastern part of India. There was hardly any ground reportage coming from Manipur about the ethnic violence. There was an information blockade. So I just decided that I need to travel to Manipur to see for myself. I'm Greeshma Kuthar, a journalist from India, and between us, I've never felt this helpless as a reporter. In the last 3 decades, there have been multiple instances of violence between different communities. Right in the middle of Manipur is the capital city of Imphal. That's where Meiteis are predominantly located, the most dominant community of Manipur. Around the valley are the hill districts of Manipur. And in these hill districts are the Kuki-Zo tribes and the Naga tribes. A month before the violence started, the judge suggested to the state government that they should consider granting ST status to Meiteis. The scheduled tribe status, it is affirmative action. How can that status be shared with the Meiteis, who have been the dominant community in Manipur? This is a question that was raised by both the Nagas and the Kukis. The land systems in the hills and the valley are very different. Non-tribals can't buy the lands of tribals. When this order was passed by the Manipur High Court, a lot of protests were organized. A lot of violence happened in the valley in the first week of May itself.
You Here we come!
Entire localities were set on fire. The areas within the valley where the violence happened, the localities of Kuki-Zo people, there are many houses where the flag of the Meiteis, the Saleh Taret, was hoisted in these houses which were burned down. Many Meiteis in mobs, in really big mobs, entered villages like this and attacked Kukis almost immediately. The violence spread to other places. In the village of Bifaino, 3 women who were part of this group were stripped. All 3 of them were paraded naked. The video that eventually emerged, that the rest of the world saw, that incident happened on the 4th of May, and that incident was carried out by a huge mob, a Meitei mob. The 2 men who were the brother and the father of one of the victim who was gang raped, they were killed while they were trying to save her. The women have said that the police were present when they were being stripped and when they were raped. There are many such instances, like the Bifaino case. There were 2 more women who were raped. There was a region in Kangpopi in a hill district which was completely burned down. I was talking to the people who were escaping from these villages. I didn't realize that this is the same village that the girls who were raped were from. The families, their parents, they came out. They were talking to me about how their village has been burnt, and no prosecution has been done as yet. Nobody has even raised questions. They have not even been able to access the bodies of their daughters. The helplessness that I have felt for a long time being a journalist in India, the peak of that helplessness I felt while I was reporting from the hill districts. Of all the cases of killings, burning down of villages, nothing has been prosecuted other than this one case of these 2 women from Bifaino who can be seen in the video. And the only reason that has happened is because such a video came out. The first time that Prime Minister Modi spoke about the violence in Manipur is when the video came out. Even his statement, it just talks about violence happening against women. He didn't mention anything about the ethnic violence in Manipur. The Meiteis are also saying they're victims. They're saying they're victims of the minority. They blame the Kukis for a lot of things. The central government has sent central forces who are keeping guard in the periphery areas, ensuring that there is no escalation of violence. But violence continues to happen in Manipur. I feel like justice, I don't know how it will come about. Unless the demands of these people are addressed by the central government in a way that it clearly addresses their needs.